Just talk a little about tonight's game and making it to the championship.
Yeah, I mean, just sinking in a little bit, but yeah, I mean, we're all aware. That was our third Final Four in 4 years. Haven't been able to figure out how to get past that one, and that was a fight all the way to the end. But man, it means a lot to this group of guys. We've got a lot of seniors. These guys have done everything I've asked them to do. The girls have so much success, and we're trying to figure it out on our path. But man, you got to start somewhere, and you just got to get one. So on to the next one.
Matt, talk a little bit about when you inherited this program about 4 or 5 years ago, and from where it was prior to that and where it is now. Talk about the work, not just from you, because obviously it's the guys in front of you who've done the work here. Talk about just how you've seen how this team progress over the last several years.
I mean, words are hard to come by for what this group means to me. But the work these guys have put in, we don't see ourselves as a 3A. We'll go play anybody. We want to play the best. We want to be considered one of the best teams regardless of class. That's not easy to do. We went all over the state this year. There's a chance we're going to play 2 state champions, maybe beat both of them. So these guys have a lot of confidence. I kind of joke with them. I tell them I'm the teacher. I have the answers to the test, but I don't get to take it. These guys do all the work, man. They play the games. They got to do it when it counts. They got to remember all the stuff. It's a tight group. It's a phenomenal effort, but man, it means a lot. In that locker room right now, it means a lot.
Talking about Jamal Alonzo and the work he put in the fourth quarter to get, Santa Fe Indian School back into the game. He hits 4 3-pointers. How do you control the emotions of the players at that point?
It's all we kind of talk about right now is that teams are going to make runs, and you got to be ready and answer it on yourself. But man, hats off to those guys. He hit some huge shots. We lose a couple guys in corners, and they get wide open looks, and they knock them down when they needed to. But those guys just wouldn't let it get away. We thought we had them a couple times in a timeout. We said, hey, finish it. Let's get 2 stops right now, and let's put this thing out of reach. And they came right back and hit 2 big shots. So, I thought they really just scratched and clawed and tried to do everything they could. And that's a well-coached team and a good group of guys. They hit some big shots, too.
Now you were talking about going on runs and stuff. You guys went on one on your own that would start the fourth quarter, and Jacoby hit a couple of them in the corners, and that just kind of gave you guys the momentum. And I think that without those threes, I mean, we could be looking at something different.
That's any shot, right? Mm-hmm. Same with them. If they don't knock down those in that fourth quarter, then the game's not as close as it is. So Kobe hit 2 huge shots, and we kind of talk about it a lot. I mean, you've seen the stuff on social media. We're one of the top 10 for most threes in the season. That's what we do. There's no secret. We're not hiding it. We're confident. We're going to let those shots go. But the other thing is we're not trying to make one. You don't impress me if you make one. These guys know in practice every night we're talking about make multiple. And that was huge. You make 2 in a row like that's answering the bell, making the call. So just big time shots, but that's what it is. They hit big shots, we hit big shots, we knock down some free throws, and that's what it is at this point in the season. You just got to find a way, and man, just heck of a game.
Speaking of free throw, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, Jacoby, can you just comment on your shot making, those threes, during that stretch early on?
Well, in the moment, it just felt good once it left my hands, and every time I shoot a 3, I think about practice and pressure, and just the satisfaction of having coaches compliments after making those 3s. And just like you said, the multiple 3s is what impresses him more than just a single 3. So that's the mindset I have when going into making 3s.
Jude, speaking of free throws, you seem to invite that. You like the contact when you're creating opportunities going inside and they're knocking you on your butt. You seem to enjoy that a little bit.
Yeah, that was a big emphasis going into halftime, was go get into them and go up, because they were attacking us and they were getting calls, and it was just, let's get the same thing on the other side, get in, get to contact, get some free throws. And, we could have done better, but we still pulled out the W. So
what does this mean to you?
This means everything to me, man. It's 4 years. I've been to the Final Four. This is my 3rd time now. We finally beat the hump. First year we lost by 17. Last year we lost by 8, and this group, we've been working every single summer, every single day. I see these guys every single day, and we've been working, and it's all just for this moment right here, just to get to this championship.
When the season started, I remember having a conversation with your coach about the day after you guys lost. You went back to the gym and immediately basically got back to work to get here now.
Yeah, that's the type of guys we are. We're competitors. We want to win, and we want to make history, and that's a big emphasis, is trying to make history for the boys. And we're one step closer, one step closer.
Congratulations.